Is my ass fat? Outlook not so good. Right, delete that. Delete that right now. Delete that. Hello? Hey guys, welcome back to the pod and Happy New Year. I think this goes up in November 1st, January 1st, which is so exciting. Welcome to the new year. It kind of feels really weird me saying this because it's not even been Christmas yet for me. But yeah, this is kind of exciting. Finally another year to have fun with, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what my plans are this year. I feel like this is going to be a good one to kind of debrief my maybe resolutions and stuff like that. Not that I really have any set in stone. Like, I feel I'm also the worst person to ask about New Year's resolutions. I feel like my New Year's resolutions this year was go have a trip to Amsterdam, graffiti a wall, and like do something on stage like to do with comedy. Because I was like, that is probably going to be the most, I don't know, the hardest thing that I was trying to like publicly embarrass myself, like it was like literally like a humiliation ritual, and I was like, that's probably going to be my best bet. But instead I just chose to bring back this for season 2. I thought that would be the biggest humiliation ritual, so here we are. So I'm ticking that bucket list one off. And I'd never graffitied a wall either. I feel like I don't know how I've not managed to do that, but I mean, I've got time, like maybe not long, but I could still do it. I guess if I don't know why I even fucking chose that, like legit, like why most people are like start a new life, like have a family, like people in my age are getting married and having kids, and I was graffiti a wall and have a trip to the dam, which was completed, by the way. I went in January, so at least I ticked that one off. But graffiti a wall, no, I don't even know what went through my head as to why that was an option, but you know, hey ho. Again, still haven't done it, so that was fantastic. Really, really productive year, clearly. Really, really productive. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people would probably be like, invested into stocks, or like got a boyfriend, or like fell pregnant, or like gave birth, or got engaged, or got married. And here's me, like, trying to score a gig at the local comedy club, and I just can't get in. Like, brilliant, Aleah. Fan-fucking-tastic, honestly. Like, exceptional. Yeah, other than that, I don't really think I have any other New Year's. I don't know what my new ones are going to be. I feel like I'm going to need to choose another 3 absolutely fucked up ones that are just never, like 2 of them's never going to happen. I mean, I think my other one might be go back to Amsterdam. I feel like this at this point is just a holiday. Like, it's not even it's not a resolution. That's just like a free, like a free pass to go on a trip, just because I feel better about myself because it's a New Year's resolution of mine. But yeah, no, that got ticked off the bucket list this year, so I maybe need to go somewhere else next year. I don't know, maybe back to the Canary Islands. I don't know, it's always just skipping between the same places. Maybe I need to go to a completely new destination I've never been to before, which probably won't happen. It'll probably be Amsterdam I choose again. So, yeah, legit, like I need new Year's resolutions. So let me know yours, actually. What is you guys' New Year's resolutions, if you have any? I think they're kind of outdated now. Like, it used to be something back in the day on Facebook when they would always post. I just remember seeing everyone's Facebook's always been absolutely crammed with like their New Year's resolutions and what they were going to stick to. But I feel like choosing ones that are fun and not ones that you feel like you need to do. Like, a lot of people would be like, start the gym and all this stuff. I just choose fun stuff because I know I'm probably going to do it, and I feel more accomplished by doing stuff like that. I feel like if I chose like go on a keto diet, absolutely no fucking way am I making the first month of the year on a keto diet, or any other diet for that matter. Do you know what I mean? And the gyms are usually chalk as well, so I feel like that's also a bad New Year's resolution to have as well. Just make that a November resolution. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should have started that like 2 months ago, mate, because then you would have been ahead of everyone else when they get in. And you just get in early as possible, because I feel like if that's a resolution for you to start the gym, the worst time is when everyone else starts the gym at New Year. That's what I'm saying. So get in a couple months earlier, get your like workout done, get more comfortable with it, and then just get into the flow of it, because like after a couple months it will just become like a routine. It will just become habit. So, and that goes with a lot of other things, like maybe going walks and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are into fitness when it comes to that. I'm fucking not. I'm just like, maybe I need to eat less and do more, you know, like that's kind of maybe a better one, or eat better maybe not eat less. That's not really the statement that I really want to be putting out there. But especially because I will not be following that. This is what I'm saying. Like, if I gave myself a strict diet to follow at the start of a year, don't be so hard on yourself. January is always the shittest month. Everyone's always skint. I feel like January, February, March, the most depressing months ever. Like, honestly, it's like everyone's skint. Everyone's just miserable. Everyone's just, it's just been after Christmas. It's just never a good time. Like, you've just had all that Christmas spirit, and it's like my social battery I've used up at everything I've done, and then January comes and you just feel like decaying, and you just feel really deflated. So don't push yourself too hard, because you probably won't get them done, and then you can save the disappointment of actually not doing them by just not setting them. Do you know what I mean? I think that's why people don't do them anymore. They're really, really outdated. I don't know the last person that said to me, like, oh, my... I don't remember the last person that said to me, oh, my New Year's resolution is this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't even know what other people's... This is why maybe I should have asked before I set mine. But I was just like, no, I want to do this. And I had it in my notes as well, like, saved as I need to tick these 3 things off. Like, let's other kind of New Year trends, let's go into them. So, going out a lot, New Year's, everyone's out for New Year's. What you's all doing for New Year's? Like, I feel like this is always different every... Like, either it's a really shit local club or pub from where, like, you live, or it's, like, actually going to an event. I don't really go to events on New Year's. I like to just... Again, because everything's fucking extortionate, because they up the prices because it's New Year. And again, taxi prices are still skyrocketed at that point. So if you've watched the Christmas one, I've already went on a rampage about how expensive taxis can get at Christmas time, especially the New Year, because all the trains are, like, going to be off. Like, they're not all going to be on. Like, you're not going to have as many trains or, like, bus fares. And, like, buses, like, timetables and stuff like that all changes, so you're all kind of fucked on getting home, and everyone's drinking. You're not telling me you're going to stay sober on New Year so you can drive. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. So we're all getting taxis back, and it's extortionate. So I just say I spend it with my family. Me and my mum always just spend it together. And the past couple of years I've maybe just went to a pub or a bar with, like, my mates, and, like, got just sloshed to the point of, well, that one where I came back from Lanzarote, I managed to get in the club and, like, within, like, 5 minutes of the bells. Which was, I don't know how I even pulled that off. I'd actually pulled, like I said in the last one, I pulled an outfit out my suitcase, put it on, and ran out, and it was literally like 30 seconds to the bells. It was insane timing that I managed that in. But so other than that, I don't really think New Year's that big of a deal. It's just it's just another fucking day. I think it's just to get people through it. If we didn't have, like, months of the year, we would be rioting. Let's be honest. Like, we all kind of need that anyway. And if they wanted to add, like, Hogmanay and all that kind of fun shit anyway, it gives something to look forward to, especially after Christmas. Like, let's be fucking for real. Like, what crystals are we buying to manifest? Like, what we doing? Like, who are we watching on TikTok so we can learn how to be good at manifesting? Who's the best bitch for it? Because I need to get back into it. Like, I swear to God, I've manifested some stuff. I'm convinced I've manifested some things in my past, but I don't know, I just don't do it often enough, and I'm quite negative, like, and I feel like that genuinely does not help. Like, I'm quite, like, a detrimental person, but that's just my humour. Like, I'll put myself down to make others laugh, but with doing that, I'm bringing myself down, and I feel like I'm completely killing my own energy, and then everything that I'm manifesting in my head is now doing the opposite. So every time I'm like, oh, there's no way we're going to work out, or there's no way this day is going to go the way it is, or I bet you that train's cancelled, and it's actually turning out to be everything I say. So either I'm Mystic Meg, or the world's out to get me, or manifestation actually works. So take it as you will, out of one of those options, but I'm telling you, it's probably because this world actually hates to see a girl boss win. Honestly, I could be having a good day, good makeup day, good hair day, and be on time, and then a train would be cancelled. Do you know what I mean? Or, like, I don't know, like, just something bad would happen. Like, I'd be the fucking fond in the stairs. I genuinely just feel like I need to lay off myself this year and just take it as it comes and just see it as another day. Because if I start pushing myself for these really intense resolutions, like graffitiing walls, I don't know what I'll do. Like, honestly, like, that was such a hard ask for myself. I clearly just couldn't do that. Oh my god. Please tell me someone else has, like, really obscure New Year's resolutions and that wasn't just me. I've been telling people this. You're laughing, but I've been telling people this, and now seeing your reaction, I'm deep in it, and I'm thinking, do people think I'm insane? Yeah. Like, honestly, doesn't it take a rocket scientist? Yes, they do. But yeah, basically that was mine. Maybe next year, I don't know, fucking drop a diss track to someone I hate, or, like, I don't know, like cheat on somebody. Maybe that'll be my new year. Like, I might as well at this point because they just seem to be going downhill. See what I mean? Like, this is me being so pessimistic. Now I'm manifesting it. Now my next man, I'm going to cheat on him. So good luck to him. Honestly, at this point, yes, I will be. That's not even a resolution. That's a plan. This is a plot. This year has changed me as a person. I'm actually a villain now. If you've cheated on your boyfriend, I'd honestly, and I see it. I'm not looking, because I hope we're in the same wavelength now. Because I'm over it. I'm honestly over it. This is what happens. The abused does become the abuser. Anything that I fought for to be the opposite, nah. Like, I'm telling you, I give up. Also, the New Year, same me thing. New Year, new me. That was a good one. That was the kind of the thing where I was going with the trends. On Facebook, fucking mothers loved that one. New Year, new me. I think that's so bullshit. Again, this is a completely made up concept of time and months. Like, we've just said, yeah, we're going to put 12 months in a year and we're going to live them through. Like, we're counting these days like, wow, survived that year, now got another one. And it's so bullshit. Like, no one's sticking to that in their own head. Like, it's just to look good on social media. I feel like, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then by the end of the year they've not even done that. They've just, you know what I mean? Like, don't start putting pressure on yourself, because you're making it worse. Do you know? Like, personally, me, if I was putting myself on a diet and I was like trying to stay in a strict diet and I was having a shit time, because everyone's having a shit time in January. Who enjoys January? Do you know what I mean? Like, don't put yourself, at least give yourself until February, March to just like get into the year before you start this shit, or start 2 months earlier. I've seen a lot of people and like PTs and personal coaches promoting with that. Get ahead of the times and get ahead of the crowd. Like, get in now before the gyms are all mobbed and stuff like that. Which, great marketing for them. I bet you they got so many sales from just people overthinking that. Like, oh my god, you're so right. Like, I need to get into the gym now. Don't pressure yourself to doing it, because like unfortunately for the people that believe that, it's a new year, but it's still the same you at the end of the day. And you kind of need to just do the personal work in yourself if you want to change that. I don't know, new year, new me just seems like a complete cop-out for people that believe like if they were a bad person last year, they can just be a new person this year. Don't think like 365 days is going to change that, or like it being past 365 days is going to change that and you're going to be a immediate new person. So yeah, I'd say don't just try and throw yourself into shit. Like, it's a gradual process. You've got 12 months. Take your time, you know? Like I'm taking my sweet time with my resolutions. First one was ticked off in January, to be fair. But that was a trip to Amsterdam, and that was booked in the year prior. So I was kind of like already in on that, like kind of early too. I kind of got ahead of the times. But unfortunately for me, it wasn't getting in the gym earlier. It was just booking a trip to tick off mine. That is like the most like privileged New Year's resolutions I've ever heard in my life. Graffiti a wall. Like, what? Anyway, the more I deep it, the worse it sounds. So I'm just going to forget about that. I got told that my New Year's resolutions are like bucket list things, but I see it like that. Like, I've got like a lot on my bucket list, so I might as well just turn them into that. What are they meant to be like about changing me as a person? Because I feel like I'm quite cushy. Like, maybe I need to stop being so detrimental, but I can't not be so detrimental on myself. Like, it's just my humour. Like, I hate when people say that to me, oh, you put yourself down a lot. I'm like, mate, honestly, at this point, if I didn't, somebody else is going to, so I might as well get ahead of them. Do you know what I mean? But people could say that if I was a narcissist as well, like, oh, well, somebody's going to say that I'm fit, so I might as well get ahead of them too. But no, I'd rather be more detrimental and just be like, you know what, I'd rather shit myself before someone does it first, do you know what I mean? But I genuinely, that is my New Year's resolutions, unfortunately. So if you hate to see a girl boss win, I don't know what else to say to you, because I've had a fucking fantastic year. Clearly, when one of my 3 resolutions have been ticked off, but I'm going to count 2, because I feel like starting this back up for season 2. Actually, this whole podcast began in 2024. I feel like that was a resolution in itself. Like, that was the year it began. Like, that was the year it started. Like, Valentine's Day is when we popped off. Like, this was all from this year, you know. Like, so I've achieved a lot. I've achieved actually quite a bit. I feel like I can take that to the grave with me, knowing that in 2024 I started a podcast. Honestly, people were probably hoping in 2025 my next year's resolution is stop the podcast. Just end that. Actually, Aleah, enough's enough now. Fucking New Year's resolution, start season 2. Actually, it should be fucking just axing the whole thing. But that's for 2026. That's for then. New Year's Eve survival tips for staying cute and confident. Oh, fucking never mind. Fucking scroll past that. Who put that down? Who wrote that? Because that wasn't fucking me. Right. Oh, and not too hungover after, and how to not be too hungover after the celebrations. Yep. Find another podcast to answer that, Ian, because that's not for me either. Honestly. Setting the vibe for 2024, also not for me. And I've just hot taked on resolutions for fucking ages. So girly superstitions and traditions, I have none other than set yourself free resolutions that aren't too hard on yourself. Set fun ones. Set ones that you've always wanted to do. Like, enjoy that whole reliving your childhood thing. That's why I wanted to graffiti a lot. Little me would have loved to have done that, and I feel like I have the artistic ability to at least maybe do more than just a smiley face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe come up with my own, like, tag. That would be kind of cool. I sound like the saddest 22-year-old ever. Like, I don't know. Like my mate's skiing in the Alps with her boyfriend next year, and I'm fucking spray painting a wall of mine. Fuck. What the fuck is that? What's that? It's just kind of good. How did they get the cat to sit so still? Milo could never. But yeah, I got my cat a jumper for Christmas, like for the Christmas New Year times, because obviously it's cold. Big boy does not fit it. He's literally only one. And he does not fit this wee jumper. I don't know how. We got him a little hat too. The hat just fits him and no more, but he hates it. Every time he like jumps down, he like shakes it right off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so he's not going to get his jumper this year, but he's got other Christmas presents, so that's cute. Not that yous care. I wonder what yous got for Christmas, and also wonder, this is what I mean, please tell me yous have got some skewed New Year's resolutions before it makes me sound like I'm insane. No, please. I've never heard anyone to have. Everyone always laughs, and I just thought, oh, it's fine. But people are probably laughing at me rather than with me, which is 99.9% of the time what's going on anyway. I'm just clueless to it. Actually, I'm so self-aware about it. I think that's what makes it worse. Going to ask ChatGPT if I get a man in 2025. Honestly, fuck me. Hey babe, tell me if I'm going to get a. It's not a magic 8-ball, but no, don't ask it in case it says no, never, or something like that. I'd probably get no, that would never happen, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I have no other plans for the new year. I like to take it day by day. This is probably the most boring thing I could be sat saying. I would love to sit and say I've got so many plans. I've got 2 gigs booked, and that's Lana Del Rey and Tyler the Creator. That's it. That's all I have booked up. I don't even have a holiday. Ugh, I should have just booked another trip to Amsterdam, honestly. I'm ready. Or I maybe go on a solo trip or something next year. I'm so lying. Do you want to ask? I want to ask it fucking wet. Will I get a boyfriend? It is decidedly so. Okay, you know what? That'll do. I feel like that's still not definite though. And everyone seems to lie to me anyway, so it would not surprise me if this man also lies. Okay, what else will I ask it? Will I have a good New Year? And will I have a good 2025? As I see it, yes! Okay, so, please, will it give me a no at any point? Is my ass fat? Concentrate and ask again. Is my ass fat? Outlook not so good. Right, delete that right now. Delete that. Get that out of my face. Delete that. No, delete the app, because that is actually disgusting. The boyfriend one, I would have rather I took a no to that, genuinely, because that has upset me. It made me ask it again twice. That was enough. That was humbling. So yeah, concentrate and ask again. Baby, I was concentrating the first time. Reply hazy. Try again. Reply hazy. Yeah, because I just cursed you out. Give it a rest. Anyway, so liar. So don't trust them. Other than that, I have nothing planned. If you just want to give me plans, wire in. You know what? Let's set one for the podcast. Actually, like, keep going with it, and maybe have like a really like some cool guests on this year. That would be kind of awesome. I've never used that word in a sentence. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's just tragic. That would be awesome. My stomach's growling. Me and back. It's what it's given. But basically, yeah, no, it'd be really cool to get some cool guests on. So if anyone knows anyone that would want to go through this, let me know. Or no. Oh my god. I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with us this year, or maybe even joining us on this journey. This has probably been such a great year for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, all jokes aside, starting this podcast was so, like, it's been so fun and such a laugh. And I hope yous have also found that laugh. And if we're not laughing with me, honestly, feel free to laugh at me. That's the whole point. I just, I've had, like, just wanted to share my stories and that, and just make a couple other people's maybe years a bit better. And especially if you've ever been in any embarrassing situations and you still deep it, I bet you I make you feel a lot better about your situations. And yeah, and thanks to everyone who's ever, like, wrote in with their stories, or just, like, tagged us and stuff, and, like, messaged me. Like, I honestly, the amount I've sat there and just felt so overwhelmed with how many people, have found it funny or enjoy these podcasts. It means a lot. So thank you so much for sticking with us for 2024, and I hope you stick around for 2025 too. I think it can only get more chaotic from here on in, and I think the stories can only really get more interesting. I'm gonna make sure to keep putting myself in really dangerous positions and meeting all these I'm just going to keep putting myself out there in situations in the hopes that, this will be a great thing to talk about, and someone will find this funny, or wow, this is an interesting thing to listen to. So you just don't need to listen to me say, about New Year, I don't really give a fuck about New Year, every year is kind of the same anyway, because this year has actually been different, and it's been really special, and it's meant a lot. So I think 2024 is going to kind of go down as, like, a good year. And I've had a lot of support and a lot of good community around me, so I can't thank you enough for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you aren't beating yourself up about New Year, and I hope this managed to kind of make you kind of laugh it off and not really deep it too much, because that's all I ever really want to do for people, is just to make just life seem a bit easy and kind of funner than what people make it. So thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you have the most fantastic 2025, and I hope you had the best New Year's Eve. And yeah, so if you want to follow us on any of our socials, our Instagram and TikTok is Hear Me Out Pod, but the O is a 0, and we're now actually on Spotify. So yeah, if you don't want to watch it on YouTube, you can also watch it on Spotify. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait for you to join me in 2025. See you later. Bye!